By voting time, moderate turnout of the participants was witnessed at Kawempe Church of Uganda Primary School playground. The voters were first taken into a sensitization drive of what exactly is needed to make sure that this exercise is successful.
Akalulu kaba katuufu sona kaba katiikingidwa mu butuufu bwaki bwako tuyinza okukayita invalid akatabalirwa tetugamba kemutera ogamba nti ako kafu kasaka bankavudde mu box eriwa kati ketugamba spoiled abamu bimanye babuzaabuza ke kalulu akaba kayonoonese bikavera kalimu pieces musanvu kawe mbulaba buno isebo bukuleti musanvu musanvu emindi esatu
This playground accommodates 7 polling stations with thousands of voters registered to participate in the exercise.
Elections here started well in the morning, although there was a delay.
The agents of the respective candidates were seen actively paying attention to details as residents flocked the polling station to cast their votes. The National Unity Platform Party candidate for Kawempe North by-election, Elias Nalukoola arrived at the polling station to cast his vote at around 10:30 a.m. accompanied by NUP's Secretary General, Lewis Rubongeya. It took some time for Nalukoola to identify the exact polling station out of the 7 sites in the area. After casting his vote, Nalukoola condemned violence and any other related activities which undermine the honesty of the election cycle.
But we are warning you, our dear voters in Kawempe North, protect your vote, protect our victory.
It took security officials endless times to control the gathering which kept increasing around the polling station. Different leaders who identified themselves as observers were seen monitoring the exercise, including government officials, and that is the Minister of State for ICT, Godfrey Kabyanga, the Minister of State for Youth, Balam Barugahara.
So everything has been transparent. As you can see now, boxes are getting filled up. There is no intimidation, there is totally nothing. A few incidences that have happened in Kawempe where people were stealing car parts from voters' cars. Voters had come to vote and then people were stealing, like in this area there. They beat a few people there who are trying to steal.
We now have a message which is appealing to the ghetto youth. Now we have a message that is appealing to them. The other time we didn't take them really, we didn't look at them as a very special group, and we just took them generally.
The chairpersons of both NRM and NUP Electoral Commission, Tango Doi and John Mary Sebufu, respectively, toured the polling sites to ascertain the progress of the activities. These both accused each other of election malpractice and violence.
When the turn-up is low and there is violence, and what we are hearing, Dr. Tango Doi by the way should know that between now and 3 p.m., people plan to come with boxes. Our friends from the other side, boxes of about papers, and we are guarding that now.
Are you giving him a chance to say something? Because
you can say it.
You see, he's putting on a gambut on a sign.
Let him say. I think the most thing is a micro study. Microcosm means you cannot use one iota to destroy the other. If there were 2 violent polling stations and we have 197 polling stations, you cannot say that election was all disruptive. I want to be very calculative in my words. What I say, we should condemn violence in its ugly form, because it does not help NRM, does not help NUP. And I want to dispel any argument of ballot ticking. As NRM, we came to the field. We are not electoral commission to make ballot papers. We don't have ballot papers. And if he's professing that 3 o'clock there will be chaos, maybe they planned the chaos. With us as NRM, we didn't plan anything. And
Dr. Tanga Odoi defended the heavy deployment of security around the polling centers.
the election should not be a do or die. ballots should determine the leadership. Let us not hype the situation to make voters not come out.
By press time, the exercise was still going on as participants continued to catch up with the race. Daniel Mugoya, Stephen Kalisha, UBC News.